bit of a late start, but, you know, trying to get a dual PC set up and getting the audio to work was a bit of a hassle. Finally found a tutorial that worked. Yeah, so here we are. Now let's see how the audio sounds on the stream. Alright, sounding pretty good so far. We're just going to adjust the music real quick here. Tone it down a little bit. The audio and the microphone are going through the streaming PC, just because otherwise the Vedo tube isn't going to work. Otherwise. Anyway, so far so good. Let's just go ahead and get into it. We're going to be doing some Baldur's Gate 3. It's quite interesting to have it install on the second PC and then just transfer the files directly from my laptop to the desktop instead of just downloading the whole thing. In the end, it took a lot less time, so lucked out on that one for sure. So let's go ahead and pop over and see how this goes. Anyway, been doing a little bit of inventory management, and we're going on DirectX this time around. I think with the NVIDIA card in this particular PC, we might be better off. Oh, something I forgot to do last time.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I think. Oh wait, do I still have the animal speech potion enabled? Ooh, let's see what happens. I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Alright, so far audio seems to be doing good. Oh, you poor little guy. Alright, well, give him pets. He is a good boy. He's a good boy. Yes, he is. All right. Okay, audio so far sounds okay for what I can tell. Just our seating position. All right. All right, we are doing happy, and that's good to see. Now, I have heard oh, someone wants to talk to me. Okay. So, I have heard that there is some stuff missing that I haven't done yet. That I should probably do.
I have a lot on my mind.
So I'll take a look in the previous map and see if there's more I can do. I forgot to turn off the audio for that. Sorry about that. There we go. Is that Miss Star I see in the palm of your hands? An ambitious spell indeed.
Oh. My, you startled me. I was miles away.
Miles away and yet right here. Care to tell me why you were conjuring an image of the goddess?
For the seldom purpose of prayer. Mystra commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
I mean, you're preaching to the choir, basically. Granted, I'm a bit more academically minded to it, but at the same time, sounds familiar.
Perhaps we can share the experience by reaching into the weave together.
So I just realized something. I need to double check and make sure that the settings for the game are stream safe. So give me a second while I just double check that and make sure that they carried over to this PC. Just because I don't want to have a YouTube strike or anything like that. Okay. Okay, so check. Good. Okay, disabled. 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 Show speaker, subtitles. Okay, we're good. Just had to double check. Anyway. Yeah, let's go. Sure, let's weave.
Then follow my lead. Now you.
All right. Imitate with a flourish. Oh, hey, this was actually giving me mouse over options now. That's very helpful. I think that was most recent update. All right, so 2, 6, or I just do it as a wizard because I am wizard. We are also able to do the exact same thing, 0 rolls. That makes sense.
A familiar feeling, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
I like the fact that it gives me these options, but I can always just take the one that doesn't make me roll. Athran Mistraril Kantrak Eo.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
Interesting. Rolls, rolls. Or just wizard it. Alright, well, I didn't, like, personal lore, I don't think. Granted, I don't recall training at the academy, but that's not saying a whole lot. Think of the here and now? It doesn't tell me the DC, that's the only problem. Wish I knew what the DC was going to be. Yeah. We'll reach into the calm center of the mind. That is a technique that I do use. Heck of a ritual.
You see, or is it sense, the unmistakable presence of Mystra, the Lady of Mysteries.
Ooh.
There's something like the anticipation of a kiss, then the pleasure of being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
Look at that. We're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Oh, that is, I could have managed it by myself. Yeah, come on, dude. Seriously. You know what? I wouldn't say... No, I'm a freaking wizard. There's a sensuality to it, I'll say.
That it does.
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
Let's see. No mood be so close to Gale. No, come on. Satisfying end to a wondrous experience. Time to let go. hold on to... Oh, this is where we can... Okay. Ooh, do we hold on to the moment with Gale? Or do we let go? You know what?
You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it.
Oh boy. Okay. Picture his... Okay, that's... Okay. Why are these options? Okay. Do we go Gale or just friends? Decisions. Let's see. Romantic walk. Side by side, or do we go? Let's see. Oh gosh, I have to actually try and think about this one. Let's see. Tenderness. Do we friend zone him or do we take it slow? Let's take it slow. See what he does. Let's picture the romantic walk.
I didn't think.
You perceive quick-fire gusts of embarrassment, trepidation, and finally, elation.
Hey.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting. But it is a pleasant image, to be sure. Most pleasant, in fact. Most welcome.
The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you.
Indeed. Things are always fleeting. But now I kind of understand his personal fascination with magic. Personally, it's always been more of an intellectual thing for me. Learning and everything and how it works, because, why not? Let's see. Is there anyone else that needs to be talked to? I don't think so. So let's go ahead, go to bed. Auto select, full rest. Everyone wakes up refreshed. Alright, we got our spell slots back, got all that jazz going. Let us head back up here. Yeah, we got... Okay, yeah, there's a lot of locations here. Oh, Karlach's over here. Oh, okay. And the mountain pass is over there. Alright, I kind of got a better feeling for things. So, let's see. Yes. Looks over there. I don't see a direct... Oh, actually. Maybe over here. Would like to recruit people at least. Wonder if this door will open now that there's no one else around here. Oh, okay. I'll just have everyone walk around. Oh, you're walking in there. In that case, go here. Okay. So over here, not much to work with. So there's a burial ground with this grave.
Let's see.
Buried here.
Here lies Cannon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
Is that one of the guys at the original during the scuffle? May have been. Alright, well, I can't go there. There, so maybe the blighted village will have something. So we'll want to head north.
How delicious. Simple. I'll just help myself.
Well, let's open this chest. Oh, moss-covered key. Haste helm. Gain momentum for 3 turns. Oh, hey, I could use most of these. Works for me.
All right. What now?
Take a fish.
Let's have a look.
And we'll take a fish. Oh, lots of fish. All right. Map it here. Let's just go straight up the center.
Find a way forward.
Ooh. They be sleeping over there, so we will leave them be.
Let's see what this does.
Sound sleeper. Wait a second. I remember the video clips. I'm not going in there. Alright, that's a bunch of stuff up there that we don't need. Let's go this way. Saving. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, I am far and away from there, but... Oh, hey, dirt mound. What's here? And this chest. These tools. Asterion. Alright, well that's that.
All right then.
Alright, jumpable distance. We're on the Risen Road now. Not to be confused with the Risen of Baldur's Gate, I imagine. So, got some knolls up ahead. A lot of...
I have something to ask.
Okay, what's going on over here?
The beast reeks of brimstone and offal. Every breath is thick with blood.
That's...
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life,
Oh,
but the start of another.
this is how gnolls are born.
Gnolls. Vicious, monstrous humanoids can spawn from the corpses of dying hyenas.
Strike while the beast is vulnerable. Sorry, friend.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. As the life fades from her eyes, the knoll within her dies too, stillborn.
Oh, and now they all hate us. Well, I should have been a druid. Alright, Asterion, I'm gonna need you to shoot.
Yes, here.
And we'll move up.
What now?
As for this, go ahead and hit the furthest one. Really? Only one damage?
Victory awaits.
Azale, I'm just gonna move up.
My path be true.
Let's go ahead and get a ranged attack here. Seriously?
That hyena's making a break for it.
Maybe you should do something about that. Let's see. Guiding bolt. No, now we don't have to worry about that now, do we? Anything good in this corpse? Some gold and necklace.
What a rubbish.
Viscera. Bone. I'll need that later. Alright. Asterion. You missed with advantage.
A quick rummage.
Hyena ear or potion of speed. Well, that'll actually be useful now, won't it? So potions, alchemical fire.
Well, so much for peace.
Alright. There we go.
Overrun with gnolls.
Vile beasts. Nothing good is born from a corpse.
This place reeks of blood. Let's go. Before more join us.
And before you lose control, you say? Where's Craig? Okay, so we continue in this direction.
Something good here, I hope.
Alright. Dead caravan agent. Shipment orders. Deliver chest to me unopened. Okay. Loot the knoll. Take this wooden crate. A lot of sausages. So at least we're getting some good eats out of this.
Swift as my feet can carry me. What's inside?
Let's work on this. A lot of sausages. And apples. Lovely.
I'll take that.
All right. Down or up? Go up, we get into more whatever the hell's going on over there, but I think our path forward is this way. No, looks like we're coming in on her. And up down Carlock. Guess we follow this trail. Ah, there she is. Excuse me. And the bones. Running hot.
It's up for discussion.
What's up?
One horn. This forces the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
Are you alright?
Me? Never been better.
Like that hurt.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called Paladins of Tyr did.
I don't remember you from the ship. Where were you?
Now that's a story, and I'll tell it to you, but truth be told, we shouldn't stay here too long. See, these Paladins of...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Let's see. It's the tadpole in our heads. It connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peek I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
I'm Reiglyn.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at.
Okay.
You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free.
Well.
Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as Paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
Alright, sure.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
A warrior who winks at her foes while she slays them. You'd be a fool to refuse her.
Yeah. You know what? Sure.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off.
And she's saying this, and then...
I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Got it. Come to think of it, I'm gonna go ahead and follow you. See where you go. Oh, and you disappeared. Alright, let's go ahead and swap her out with Latz. Assuming Will doesn't want to bite my head off, like, what the fuck are you doing, mate? First things first, we always talk to Scratch. Scratch, Scratch, boy, get back here. Scratch, come on. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. We always pet the doggy when we come back to camp, even if we're just here for a second. Show our love and affection. Alright. I think Gale needs another one. Good thing I know how to actually work the interface this time.
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
I got you covered. Alright. Let's see. That'll do.
Thank you.
Now hopefully this one works.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain silent.
Go on. You're among friends.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am. What I am is a walking shadow of the promise I once held.
Poetic.
I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet.
That explains
Such
the
was my
artistry.
skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She
Yes.
revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Bullshit. I mean, continue. It seems you and I have had quite different experiences concerning Mistra.
It's fair to say her intimacy is not easily won. Nevertheless, I did. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more.
As you
no
do.
matter how powerful a wizard we mortals can become, we never scratch more than the surface of the weave. Mistra keeps us in check. There are boundaries she doesn't let us cross. Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the wonders that lay beyond. I sought to cross her boundaries.
Okay, so you crossed the boundaries set up by your lover, and they took it poorly, I take it. Honestly, that's kind of what you should expect when you cross your lover's boundaries, with especially done without their consent or foreknowledge. So I am curious, how did you try to do that?
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. Inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, yet I wasn't satisfied.
Sounds very human.
So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead. We come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather head straight to its sordid finale?
I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite.
Netheril,
His entire
yes.
empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. Even the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms. Until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave, reuniting all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach.
Interesting.
What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Okay. So, intentions aside, that's actually kind of a sweet thing to do if you could do it. I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether then. I mean, that is a tempting proposition.
I don't discredit my reasoning. Alas, that my execution was rather less sound.
Ah,
I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains. I was mistaken. I obtained the fabled book and took it into my study. As for what happened next... Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Okay.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces.
Interesting.
Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you.
Ah.
Oh, gods, is it ever hungry?
How are you still alive?
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
Didn't I have my hand back?
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however.
Go on.
I will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry,
Boom.
it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Oh. Unbelievable. I have got the better of you. I thought we were going closer. You should have told me about it. Okay. Problem with this answer. How do you just tell someone you're walking around with a tactical nuke inside your chest that will explode if you don't feed it gobs of electricity? Like, yeah. No. Happened to the table got to be. Now, this one is like, he didn't plan on getting tadpoled. This was before pre-existing condition. Screw you. By rights, I should kill you. It's like, why? This one's like, killing him wouldn't solve the issue. It probably would make him go boom.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not.
Okay.
All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
I mean, where would you even go?
Once I'd step out of the protective aura of the artifact, it wouldn't be long before the Absolute overtakes me. I'd never let that happen, so I'd aim for a swift end. I would consume some midnight tears and venture as deep into the Underdark as I possibly could. Till they cloud my eyes forever. With a bit of luck, I'd manage to make it to a mind flare colony so that when the orb erupts, one loud, last song of vengeance would reverberate through the dark. Wouldn't be a heroic end, but coarsely poetic enough in its justice.
You are a drama king. We travel on.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you. I thank you all. I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best not to let you down. I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Here. Hey, Will. Guess who I found?
Well met.
Halsin's there. Alright, where? Hey, there she is. First things first, Zale.
Blackets will be done.
Can't give up now. I won't have a word.
Gonna go ahead and swap you out.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Well, why don't you marry her?
Chook, you believe you can survive without me?
Well, I'm swapping you out with Karlach, so yes.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
I wonder why my character is walking instead of jogging.
Hey, soldier.
I'm not a soldier. Actually, you know what? How did you end up fighting in the Blood War?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Alright, well, come on, we're heading out.
Fuck yes.
Ah, right, we need to level her up. Now, what's your class, are you? Barbarian, I presume? Yep, barbarian. Alright, well. Easy enough. And level 3. Wild Heart. Berserker or Wild Man. Nature and beast inspires your rage. Magic can transform you, season you with arcane power that transforms you waiting to be released. And a magical effect. That's the... Oh, that's interesting. A Berserker, which was never really all that useful. So, Frenzied Strike. As a bonus action to whack him. Rage Throw, pick up an item creature and throw it at a target, dealing additional damage and knocking it prone. That sounds like fun. Wild Heart. Gain to have passive. Ah, okay. To all resistance to all damage. Okay, so this is the totem barbarian, basically. Alright. Well, which one's going to make a bit more sense? I feel like Berserker would make sense for her, as those wild magic. But... what do we want to do? So, and magic effect. Awareness. Anyone within range adds a percentage bonus to saving throws against spells. That could actually be pretty useful. Now, let's see. Rage ends early. Yep. Rage relenses all the magic inside you. Oh, here we go. Gain resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks. Okay, so it just doesn't tell me what the random magical effect is. Berserker. Okay, Frenzy Strike and Rage Throw. Make improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. Pick up a... As they say on the internet, I'll beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. It actually sounds like something Karlach would say. So Berserker does seem like it would be definitely in character. Wildheart would just generally be useful on account of Bestial Heart, because then we could get one of these guys. Like Wolfheart definitely would blend well with Asterion. Tiger Heart, not really. Stag, no. Eagle. While raging, use Diving Strike. Foes also have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you, and dash as a bonus action. Useful for getting in there. Bear. Resist all the stuff. Except for Psychic. Which is, you know, pretty useful to have. Also makes it pretty common for a barbarian to go that route. Actually, bear with me. I am just going to look up how the subclasses are set up here. Because I want to see how things proceed. Barbarian. Classes. Here we go. So wild magic. Wild magic. Learns magical awareness. 3 types of bolstering magic. Boon can be used to increase attack or ability checks by D4. Second one. And the third one, bolstering magic. Level 1 spell slot. Level 2 spell allow magic to cover. Oh, so that allows them to cast spells. Okay, we don't really care about the wild magic one, though that is interesting. So next up, we would want to check out. Okay, what's the difference between Wild Heart and Berserker in terms of how they progress? Let's see. Feet, extra attack, fast movement, additional rage chance. Mindless rage, and then intimidating presence. Whereas we get animal aspect for the other one. 12 meters. Allies, honey badger. Hit points equal twice your level. Double strength modifier tackles against bleeding or poison target. Okay, I'm thinking the Wild Heart might be preferable. What's Mindless Rage? Well, Frenzied, you can't be charmed, frightened, and Commotion no longer ends your rage. Let's see. All right, not a whole lot to work with. I think we will go with Wild Heart just because it gives us a bit more options. As hilarious as chucking people into each other would be, I think I'm gonna, well, you know what? It would be pretty satisfying though, just to pull someone up. And actually, let's read more on this. Your strength affects how much weight you can throw. Heavier items do more damage. Damage to thrown weapons is the same as weapons melee damage. This is damage based on your strength. I feel like that's going to be a bit more useful in terms of battlefield control because I just pick up combatants and chuck them. Unless we're dealing with something massive. Whereas Wild Heart, we can immediately just take Bear, and then all of a sudden we're not having to worry about taking as much damage as the rest of the party and make a wonderful frontliner. Not to mention, we at level 6 we get the animal aspect stuff, and one of those looks like it would be a great use for us here. Yeah. Character building is always such a time-consuming thing. Berserker doesn't give us a whole lot of interesting choices, but it gives us one very funny thing to do. just yeet people. Alternatively, there's the whole wild heart, which just has more useful and interesting choices. Then again, being able to pick up someone and chuck them off the cliff would be fun. Ah. You see, if I had a bit more people watching, I could set up a poll or something, ask them, hey, which one should we pick? But alas and alack, we are not at that point, so... We would definitely go with bear, that's for sure. This one is going to be more in character for her, I think. Alright. Now I can either go with feats or ability improvement. If we do ability improvement, we can probably do strength and con. This athlete is another option. Let's see which ones give us increases to strength. Mental adept, weapon master, heavily armored, light armored, lucky, mage slayer, initiates. Oh. We don't really need moderately armored, because I think she already as a barbarian, we have medium armor proficiency. Savage attacker. Ooh, that would be really fun. Weapons of choice. Well, we're already a barbarian, so that really doesn't matter. I think we go for the ability score improvement to pump strength, so we can at least have a +4 to hit. And then we bump up con to increase our HP pool. Yeah, I think that's the right call. Ah, look at that, 90 HP. Love to see it. Alright, let's break camp.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's incredible.
All right, just keep it down. We're conspicuous enough without your hyena call.
It's funny because we just encountered some gnolls. Oh wait, dead toll collector. All right, everybody. Group hide.
Should mind my step.
Are you all done grunting? All right. Open this door and see what's inside. Go around the corner and then see what's inside. Trent Anders? Really? Okay, well that brings me back to Dragon Age.
Cut it out. There's worse than gnolls out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
Okay. So I guess the question is, do we come down to see them, or... Because she's probably going to go out and kill them, but... Take a stare in here. Alright, Asterion. You have the higher charisma, so I'm going to count on... do you have the higher charisma? Let's check.
Karlach, there you are.
Greetings, motherfucker. Ready to die?
That's right, Karlach. So now is in the hells. I could see why her ladyship wants a murderous brute like you back.
Okay.
Her ladyship. Zariel really has you under her thumb, doesn't she? Pathetic.
Rage all you want, Karlach. Burn with the might of the hells. Zariel will find you, and she will bring you back in pieces. Then again, maybe she'll just leave you here, far from home, with an infernal engine for a heart, slowly burning you to ash from the inside.
Oh!
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never
camera?
going back.
Camera? So how are you doing?
Our scouts told us you'd come. The devil's ally. Come to finish us, have you?
That depends.
I'm sure she's invented a fascinating history of art. We are paladins of...
I just heard this conversation.
Fleeing the absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire...
You're a terrible
First,
liar.
I was burned within an inch of my life, and now I'm stuck playing pantomime. I can't take it anymore. Karlach is going back to Avernus, and if she won't go quietly, she dies. It looks like I'll have to kill you first, which I quite look forward to. Bye-bye.
All right, everybody. Go ahead and get everyone else into initiative here. And let's go ahead and... Yeah, since we have the start here. Let's see. Really? No. Oh well. Missile snare. Ow. Alright. Sacred flame! Gosh, really? Wow, really? Shadowheart, you suck.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, so we got more people coming in. Ow. Oh, did you just... Oh. Oh, this is gonna be... You're really gonna infuriate me, aren't you? You know what? Let's see. Can I do this? Can't reach destination. Okay, but what if I jump? I end up prone. Yeah, that's not happening. All right.
Excellent.
Seriously, miss? I'll probably cut it down through there. Well, this is frustrating. Alright, so who's got me on hold? Okay. To disadvantage. Okay, this son of a bitch.
Take two.
Alright. Invoke duplicity. Oh, so much for that one. Okay, well, this has gone wonderfully. Go ahead and stab this character. What? No, get down here, you stupid fool. No, down! For fuck's sake. Alright. Get as far in there as you can. Gosh darn door's in my way, and if I close it, it's just going to close on me, isn't it? Oh! Can we? Yeah. There we go. Now I'm back in the initiative. Ow. All right. Not enough movement. Of course there isn't. All right. I need to heal. All right. That'll have to do. Hop back here. All right. No, seriously, Carl, get. Oh, did he just? Okay. Okay, seriously, Karlak, let's get you in here.
Find a route.
Did he seriously just die? Target is. Why is target blocked? Ugh.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Nothing will stand in my way.
All right. Oh, now you're hold personed over there. Son of a bitch. All right. You, where is Cure Wounds on yourself?
Take cure.
Only 5. What is even the point of you, Shadowheart? Might as well just leave you home with all the healing you can provide. Take this so you don't end up dying. For frick's sake. Sword of Justice, allegedly. And some scale mail, which has no use for me.
Still on my feet.
Alright, let's try this again. Alright.
Here we go again.
Let's care that one. Hop down.
Bye forever, pal. Looky.
loot her. Get a potato. And just get towards the door. Oh no, you're not getting away. We are definitely going to stab you.
Can't give up. Not now. On I go.
All right, so let's go ahead and dash. Oh, no, that was my Misty Step. Whoops. That's what I get for quick clicking.
No choice but to keep going.
All right.
Have to keep going.
Why are you walking? Oh, you're encumbered, that's why.
Close ranks.
Oh, come on. Styrian. Stab her.
Step quick.
Now, stab.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Zariel won't get near you again. Make sure of that.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
No.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Okay, everyone. Let's. Okay. Oh, frick. Let's go. Get out. All right. Okay, well, she's having fun. Just destroying everything. Ah, God. Ah, for fuck's sake. Just get out of the fire, everyone.
Time to press ahead.
That ought to do it.
All right, short rest. Ah, jeez Louise. Whew. Okay.
Seems like a good move.
Okay, Karlak.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
Radiant. You know what? We're going with that one. Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode.
Oh.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Okay, so how the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses.
Mm.
But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Let's try the
Sounds like a
Druid's
good
Grove.
lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Alright. Now, I think I have some things I can give you. You can have these soul coins. You may also have some infernal alloy, as I'm sure you can make use of it. As far as all this other stuff, we need to find someone to sell stuff to. Heart, you picked up a few things. What'd you get? Sword of Justice. What type is it? It is a great sword, therefore two-handed. Comes with Tears Protection, which is increase armor class by 2. Okay. Not a huge thing to work with, but hey.
Looking ahead.
Alright, sort by weight. What is the heaviest thing we got? Dark Justicar Mail, which will hold. There we go. Now we're getting better. What else can we send off? Helmet of Smiting. You know, I wonder if we will eventually be able to recruit a paladin. That'd be useful. Alright, adamantine slag. That'll be interesting. Go ahead and get these sausages up in our camper's pack. There we go. And then the Karlach. Ah, much better. Let's go. Sort by type again. Now we're cooking. Oh, right, we can give her a magic axe. I mean, it's not the best magic axe, but it'll do. What else can we give her? Here's crown. Absolute's talisman. I think that's about it. Okay, that'll do.
Well, well, well.
So that is a great axe, and this is a better great axe. Conditional fire damage is the only thing. But it's something. Add that to wares. All right. You still have an exclamation point over your head.
Soldier.
And these things have stayed interesting.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Got a coin slot in your heart or what? People souls. Oh shit. I mean, I'm not gonna get crazy about souls. Aren't you afraid this is gonna overload your engine?
Nah, it'll be fine.
So, got a coin slot in your heart or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
Hopefully not me. Alright, let's go through this area.
Here goes nothing.
There stuff.
With haste.
What else did we have in here? All right, dead refugee. Mug. All right. Wait, is that a baguette? It's a baguette. Okay, I have to see. Can we wield the baguette? Damn it! Okay, what kind of game is this when I can't dual wield baguettes? 0 out of 10, worst game ever. Let's continue on. Alright, so I got all that around there. Alright. That goes down there, and that's down there. Okay, so that would have been that. I guess we'll go over here. I really want to get animate dead.
Those gnolls might be nearby. Careful.
We just found whoever killed those gnolls. Oh. Hello, cave. Oh, you know what? Let me take a look at our quest markers. What do we got? Find the missing ship. Ah, yeah, that's one we're doing. This one is travel through the mountain pass, which we're not doing yet. Find the lost salmon. That's all down in the Underdark. Gosh, there's a lot to this map we just have not gone through. But you know what? Let's go north and see if we can find a fast travel thing. Because I would like to go between here and the... There we go. Okay, so we got some enemies up ahead. And some stuff down there. Okay, I think I want to try and find this soul tuner real quick.
What's the story?
Whoop. Wow, that is a lot of text. How'd you end up with that in the chest?
The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
Oof.
Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
I may have heard of her.
She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Could write a book. So who gave you up to Zariel?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie.
Ah.
I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh. To feel so invincible again.
So what does it do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Fair enough. Let's go visit the druids. Let's see if we can find your doodad. Assuming he's there. Let's see. Do we have you listed in here? Fire and Hellion's Heart. Might be one nearby. The will hasn't confronted us as of yet. The uneasy peace can't last forever. Well, crap. Solution. Treatment. We need to keep traveling and find another way to stabilize the orb. Alright. See if we can find a tiefling in the grove. Alright, well, we're here. Well, you know what, while we're here, probably sell some stuff.
It'll take a while for us all to recover, but you've helped us take the first step. Of course.
Alright, let's trade. Sell wares. Well, that didn't do a whole lot, but okay. What do you got for weapons? Let's see, this is a hand axe, it's a bow, armor. Oh, scale mail +1. I think that'll do.
May you keep balance.
Okay, well, we're here, I guess. I thought all the tieflings buggered off. Oh, well, you're dead, okay. Well, not much there to worry about. Yeah, I think they all just left and buggered off. Let's see. Mountain Pass. Drivers of the Caravan. Underdark. Guess something over there somehow got revealed? That's weird. Okay, well, that's interesting. All right, well, I think that's going to do it for now. I think we're going to try exploring a bit more around town, or around this map.
Midges, shouldn't nature be beautiful and serene? It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Yes, I'm still watching.
Swish. Never spent much time there myself.
I'll happily take you, if we survive this bug's banquet.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
Alright, well, we'll carry on, at least get over here. Ignore that whole thing. Because, I'm not going in there. Ever. There we are. So nice to actually be jogging along. Can't get there. Why don't you just auto jump? Like all these other guys. Come on. Oh, you know what? That reminds me. Shadowheart. I love you, but you are somehow the worst character in the party.
My faith will guide me.
Uh-huh. I'm sure.
Still alive, so that's progress. If not over, then through.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
For sure.
May the darkness protect you.
Journey separately.
If you're sure.
I am sure.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Aha. Okay.
Very well.
Okay. Scratch. Hey, come here. Gotta pet you. It's the toll for coming to camp. Here's you, good boy. Here's you, good boy. All right. Well, I think with that, remember that I need to switch mice now. I think we're going to end here. So, with that all said and done, I'd say the dual PC stream setup is doing quite well. So, thank you all for watching, if you have been, and otherwise, thank you for watching the VOD if you stopped by after the fact. In either case, like the stream or the VOD if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you disliked it, leave a comment if you think you can suggest something to just help us improve, or if you just want to say hi. We like it when people say hi. So, next week, back to our usual streaming schedule, provided no changes in my author's work schedule. That may or may not happen in the coming weeks. Things are kind of up in the air, but for now, we're just going to carry on as we intend to. Hopefully no further interruptions outside of, well, the aforementioned issue. So, if you want to follow me on socials, I am on Mastodon, Reiglyn at kind.social, and on Tumblr, also at Reiglyn. If you enjoyed this stream and everything, hit the subscribe button to be notified for when we do this again. And I will see you all in some form or another next time. So, in the meantime, have a good night, stay safe out there, and remember, your story matters. Good night.